Well, hey folks, how y'all doing? Welcome back in the land of grills. And have you watched the video of this modification side shelf? Oh man, I'll tell you what, that turned out really nice. Folks, in the land of grills, we're on a pellet grill today, and we're going to show that any pellet grill can sear a steak as long as you got the right accessory. So let's take a look at what we're going to use. Now we're going to use a product from the Smoke Daddy people. It is called the Universal Sear Station, SmokeDaddyInc.com, folks. Go over there and take a look. So what it is, it's this heavy gauge steel insert for your pellet grill. And this fits on any pellet grill that has a center burn pot in the middle and has 19.5 inches from the back to the front of your pellet grill. Folks, those of you that are pre-ordering the Weber Smoke Fire, I don't know what the dimensions are, but if you start having issues and you got 19.5 inches and you still want to sear, this will probably fit it. So, and I've also got a cast iron grate because I got one. It came with the Camp Chef. It fits on my Pellet Pro. And in one of the videos that Weber made of the smoke fire, they said that cast iron is not good for searing. I don't understand that. They sell their grills. In fact, I have two of their gas grills, and one of them came standard with cast iron. So why would they say cast iron is not good for? I don't get it. I don't get a lot of things there, folks. But you know what? I tell you what, let's take a look at the anatomy at the inside of a pellet grill, shall we? So there's the inside of the pellet grill, proven technology here, folks. In this case, we've got rack, and then there's a second rack on top. That little thing, that's your probe, that's your temp probe. That's what tells the PID, located down there, what temp to keep the grill at. Now you've got a grill grate here, and then that silver thing, that's some aluminum foil that we put on top of the drip tray. And the reason for a drip tray is to take any of the grease. You want to get that grease out of your pellet grill, folks. You don't want to leave it in the pellet grill. Yeah, especially when you're doing like pork butts. You got 2 pork butts or 3 pork butts in there, even ribs. There's a fair amount of grease that comes from those products, from that meat, and you really don't want to leave it in your pellet grill. So that's why there's a bucket underneath. And that's where you see I got a liner in there. Works really, really well. Okay, now let's get this apart and take a look at where the fire is. All right, so underneath the grease tray and everything is you heat diffuser, and the burn pot's underneath these. Now you're looking at look at the thickness of the steel there. The reason for that is that these things, because they take direct flame and a lot of heat, notorious for warping. And the folks at Smoke Daddy, they don't want to mess with that, so they just overbuilt it, so it works just fine. Now this one's a little bit different because we take this out here, lay it on the side, you're going to see it's got that in there, and you go, oh, what's going on with that? They call that the double D, and there's actually some steel inserts that go into here, and you can actually put wood splits in there, and it'll give you smoke. The heat from the burn pot will start that stuff smoldering and get it burning a little bit, and it'll actually like cooking on a stick burner. It's pretty cool, folks. Let's go a little bit deeper, shall we? All right, so down there, that's your burn pot. So there's an auger that brings your pellets over. There's a hot rod in there, and it gets them going. And then there's a fan that kicks on and blows through. You can see those holes there. There's 9 of them on this burn pot, stainless steel, and heavy duty. And all pellet grills have this, folks. There's nothing different between this or anything that any of the other ones do. That's where the fire is. And you can see it's only about 3.5 inches in diameter there going across. So that's where the fire is, and that's why I struggle sometimes when people say, hey, I can sear on the entire surface of my grill. If the fire is right there, how can you sear way out over there? You know, that has to get incredibly hot. Now, maybe that can happen. I haven't seen it yet. So I tell you what, the reason for that Sear Daddy Sear Station is that it takes that flame and channels it up and helps to sear. Now, it doesn't sear throughout the whole thing, telling the truth here, but it does help to sear on more of the surface of your grill as opposed to just right there. So I tell you what, let's get it all put back together. Why don't you go take a look at those ribeyes we're going to cook, and then we'll get this thing fired up, and we're going to do some reverse seared ribeyes on this pellet grill. All right, folks, there's our ribeyes. Not from butcher shop. They're not prime. They're just choice. Sam's Club, maybe 3/4 of an inch thick. I put a little bit of Zang stir fry oil, folks, you can find this stuff, garlic infused cottonseed oil. It's really good. And then, oh, you know what? I love my Weber products, steak and chop. Turn out fine. All right, so we're gonna put this on the pellet grill low and slow, on low smoke. Low smoke on most pellet grills are like right around 180, 170. Some of them get as low as 160. And that'll just generate more smoke. Probably take it up to maybe about 100. And then I'm gonna take it off lightly, just tent it, and then turn everything up to high, and we'll get a sear going on these steaks. Keep on watching. I tell you what, let's go take a look at the setup with the sear station in the pellet grill. All right, so the pellet grill just fired off, and you can see where the flame is, and you can see how it distributes around. So I'm gonna close down, and then we're gonna let this dial itself in with the PID, and like I said, we'll put our steak on, take it up to about 100-ish, pull it off, and then turn this up on high. Give you a couple more look-sees. All right, folks. You know, it's nice to have a chimney so you can see your smoke coming out, but we got plenty of smoke coming out of there, out of the Pellet Pro, and our temps right now. Look at that, 157, 158, climbing. But that's one of the great things about having one of these. It gives a lot of smoke, and you can see that. Does the pellet grill smoke? Yes, it can. Let's take a look at our steak, shall we? They're off to the side. Like I said, we're going to take these up to about 100, pull them off, tent them, and then we're going to fire this thing up on high. Stay tuned for that. All right, folks, got the pellet grill on high. Take a look there. Ooh, you can see flames, and that's the beauty of this whole system here. The sear station is that it takes and distributes the flames to the right and to the left. But let's just take a look and see what our go right on the cast iron there. Well, we're seeing 700s, 680s. Let's go down here. Let's go away from the fire. So the 500s there. I think this will sear a steak. What do you think? So Weber thinks they're the only grill that can get hot in the pellet line. I think almost every grill can do that, folks. All you need is the right accessory. Close this down. Let's sear some steak. All right, folks, let's sear some steak here. We're not in a test kitchen. We're on my on my driveway, and it's not 70 degrees. It's about 38 degrees. Pretty nice. So there's our cast iron, and we're just going to put our little sizzle there. More sizzle. Give you a look-see in about 2 minutes. All right, folks, we're coming up on 2 minutes. Take a look. A lot of smoke. Holy smokes. Oh, man, it even flames. Look at that. Oh, man. Are we searing a steak on a pellet grill? Yes, we are. Stay tuned. We'll show you some more. All right, folks, another 2 minutes. Let's take a look. Look at that. I'm telling you what. These are ready to come off. And that's what we're going to do. I'll give you a look-see once they are plated up. You stay tuned for that. All right, steaks have rested, and they've seared for about 5 minutes here. Let's go right through them. Remember, I didn't do this in a test kitchen. I did it on my, oh man, I did this on my driveway. And it's not prime, it's just choice. Sam's Club. Smoked and then seared on a pellet grill. And it's not a Weber, imagine that. Well, folks, back where we began, I tell you what, folks, you just saw it. Regular pellet grill, 600 degrees. It was over 600 degrees. So, you know, can a pellet grill do that? Yes, it can. Does it have to be made by a Weber? No, it doesn't. So, folks, leave a comment. Tom Horseman at YouTube. Thumbs up. And as always, I hope this helped. Like I said, previous videos, you can take a look at them. The Weber smoke fire right now is like $1,000 for the small one, $1,300 for the bigger one. You can pick one of these up for about $800, and then get the accessory for less than $900, and you're good to go. And a longer warranty, and all sorts of other stuff, folks. So Tom Horseman YouTube, like I said, take a look at my page, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Hope this is helpful. Again, thanks for watching. I honestly really do appreciate it. Thank you.